Historical and cultural monuments of Turkmenistan, which are of historical and cultural value and are a huge contribution to world culture, are the most visited places by tourists today. The inclusion of these unique historical monuments in the UNESCO World Heritage List in 2005 testifies to their enormous historical significance not only for the Turkmen people but for all humanity. The peculiar beauty and inimitable structure of the architectural structures of Kенеурgенch is a result of the independent school of architecture of skillful masters, which continued for a long period of time, who managed to embody unique architectural methods. The traditions of this school spread throughout the Islamic world. They can be seen in the construction methods and design of many monuments located in Uzbekistan, Afghanistan, Kazakhstan, Transcaucasia, Turkey, Iran, Pakistan, India. Similarities in architecture, their relationship can be traced in the tribes near Kенеургенч. These include the monuments of Dagestan, located in the southwest of Turkmenistan, as well as the northern provinces of Iran, from Tabriz to Mashhad. The widespread dissemination of the traditions of the Kенеургенch school of architecture over rather vast territories was the consequence of political events of that time. For example, at the end of the 14th century, Timur took with him a whole team of skilled architects and builders from Kенеургенch. They built wonderful structures for Timur in Samarkand. Architects also worked in Bukhara, where they erected a unique monument to Cheshma Ayub. Many architecture monuments of Kенеургенch that have survived to this day are distinguished by their architectural structure and unique design. Among these splendid structures is the Torebel Khanum tomb, which is distinguished by its original architectural structure, or the highest minaret of Kutluk Timur in Central Asia. On the ancient Kенеургенch land, there are many unique architectural structures. The inclusion of the monuments of Kенеургенch in the UNESCO World Heritage List has created opportunities for their deep study, popularization, and careful preservation for future generations as an invaluable treasure of human values. And this in turn creates opportunities for even greater glorification of the achievements of our distant ancestors all over the world, as well as deep study of our national heritage. On the Kенеургенch land of Dashur Vilayet, there is a whole complex of historical monuments that attract the attention of numerous historians with their original architecture. Kенеургенch went down in history as one of the centers of early civilization. Ancient Urgench is known in history as the capital of the Хорезm state, located on the left bank of the Amu Derya. In different historical periods, it had different names. The monuments of this ancient land in the earliest written sources dating back to the first millennium were referred to as Gurganj, Urgench, Kенеургенch. Monuments of Kенеургенch have seen a lot in their lifetime. There were periods of prosperity and periods of decline. They kept in themselves many significant events, and today the sacred land of Kенеургенch and its ancient architectural monuments are the path of endless knowledge. And today there are many monuments, among which the mausoleum of Ilarthan is distinguished by its unique structure and beauty. This monument has attracted the attention of historians at all times. The structure is made in the form of a square and has a high structural strength. The period of Ilarthan's rule is distinguished by the flourishing of the economy, culture, art of Kенеургенch. Ilarthan managed to expand the boundaries of this kingdom. According to academician Barthold, Ilarthon is considered the most powerful ruler of Eastern Islam. The fame of him as a great commander thundered all over the world. If we talk about the structure of Ilarthon Mausoleum, then it's assumed that it was erected in the second half of the 12th century. The mausoleum is small, made in the form of a square, however very decorative. The inner walls are 3.5 meters long and have deep niches on each side. The upper part of the wall is covered with a belt, the 12 sides of which are then connected to form a 12-part dome. The dome is covered with patterns of blue enamel and covered brickwork as well as diamond patterns. On the dome, one can also distinguish either traces of inscriptions or patterns. The entrance of the museum is located in the eastern part. There are Kufi inscriptions in the upper part of the entrance. Over the past years, under the influence of time, the structure has lost its original appearance. In the prosperous epoch of the powerful state, thanks to the esteemed president, a huge work is being done in the country to popularize the rich national heritage of the Turkmen people, as well as to restore ancient historical and cultural monuments located in the country. In this regard, the country is carrying out purposeful work on a broad study of the rich national heritage of our ancestors, the protection of ancient historical and cultural monuments, and their scientific study. Such purposeful work is being carried out in the State Historical and Cultural Reserve Kunья-Ургенч. The complex of historical monuments that have made a worthy contribution to world culture and that have told the whole world the ancient history and culture of the Turkmen people are today the most visited place by tourists from all over the world. Of course, all the good deeds and undertakings of the esteemed president carried out in the prosperous epoch of the powerful state for the benefit of the people and the country are of great importance in the inclusion in the UNESCO World Heritage List. Independent neutral Turkmenistan undoubtedly is a land of rich in architectural and historical monuments. Vivid evidence of this is the ancient palace fortresses, well known at the time as the city fortresses located on the territory of ancient Margush, Parthia, and the state of Kенеургенч, as well as historical monuments built in honor of great historical figures who became famous for their wisdom and sharp mind. Under the wise leadership of the esteemed President, a great work is being done in our country to protect and restore ancient historical and cultural monuments. The country creates favorable opportunities for pilgrimage to holy places and the development of tourism.